Hello friends, how are you doing? Day 1291, coming in a little late. I just want to come in and just share with you a short story that I had read. And so it's about helping a snake. And so this man, he was walking by and saw a snake burning in a fire. And so, he tried to save the snake. So he grabbed a pole and took the snake out of the fire. But as he was doing that, the snake actually bit him. And with that, the man felt excruciating pain. And so because of that, he dropped the snake right back into the fire. And so after he collected himself, he actually picked up the pole again and got the snake outside of the fire and saved his life. And so another person actually saw this encounter and walked up to the man and said, "Hey, that snake bit you. Why did you save its life?" And so the man just replied, "Well, the snake's nature is to bite. My nature is to help." And so the moral of the story is that we should be who we are and not change our nature just because someone acted in a certain way. We should always preserve our good heart, regardless of how someone treats us. And the truth is, whatever anybody does has nothing to do with you. I don't know if you ever thought about that. And yes, even people who hurt you really, really bad, it actually has nothing to do with you, how they responded, how they reacted. Because they have their own stuff going on in their brains and their hearts and their physicality. You might have triggered them. Yes, even if they broke your heart. Yes, even if they cheated you out of a business deal. It could be anything. Whatever it is, it actually had nothing to do with you personally. He just happened to be the person who's in the situation with them at that time. And where that may not sit well with some people. But let me ask you, why do you want to feel like you were the victim? Why would you give someone else that power? Why do you want to be powerless? Because when you blame someone else, you give up your power. And when you give up your power, you can't actually create a life that you want. You can't actually move forward. And so my encouragement to you is to, if you're able to, love people from afar. If you have to, set healthy boundaries, right? And take care of yourself. Maintain your own peace, my friends. Help where you can. Focus on what you can do. Because the truth is, most people have no clue why they do the things they do. A lot of it's just reactionary. A lot of it stems from just programs, habits that have been ingrained over the years. And until you actually are willing to self-reflect and also do some critical thinking, you will continue to do the same things over and over again. That's why when you say in dating, when you see somebody repeat the same patterns all the time, it's because they didn't self-reflect. They didn't grow through their previous relationships. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I can talk about, but at the end of the day, my encouragement to you is to focus on you. Become the best version of you that you can be. Like, what type of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a person who takes revenge when someone bites you like the snake did? Or will you continue to love? Will you continue to give? Are you able to not necessarily forget, but to forgive and to move forward and not allow somebody's hurtful action to affect you in a negative way? Some people, they want to hold on to the hurt for such a long time. And the truth is, if you hold on to that negative energy, the only person you're actually hurting is yourself. Let's say somebody hurt you. You know what? Maybe they didn't have the courage to confront you and talk to you. But if you're holding on to that pain, you're only hurting yourself. And your body will be able to feel it. And it will come out in some way, whether it be being sickness, or maybe acne, it may be anything. If you have a lot of negative energy pent up, it will come out. It will try to get outside of your body somehow, way, shape, or form. And it's probably not a very positive way. But here's the thing. The person who hurt you, the person who wronged you in your eyes, if they really did, and they're a decent human being, they probably felt some remorse. Probably felt some guilt, some shame. They probably didn't feel very good about themselves. But that's not up to you. Whether you judge them or not will not make a difference. You may feel, well, why does someone do that? Maybe they want to feel empowered. Maybe they want control. Because we all want to have some sense of control in any situation. It could be a number of things. But my encouragement to you, let things go. Accept it as it is. And just understand that, everything is meant to be. And sometimes you can just sit. You don't actually have to do something when life hits or when something happens. You can actually have very strong emotions and do nothing. Allow the strong emotions to sit, feel the emotions, name the emotions, allow it to pass, because it will always pass. And then reflect. What was that? Why was that? And it'll actually give you a chance to have some insight on yourself. And when you learn more about yourself, then you'll be able to show up with a better version of yourself the next time something hits. Again, maybe it's rejection, maybe it's a heartbreak, maybe it's somebody wronging you, what have you. Okay? But if you don't know why you're triggered, you're going to continually be triggered by the same thing and have the same type of pattern repeating over and over again. Anyways, that's all I want to share with you. But, again, the message, regardless of when or how a snake bites you, do not change your nature, your good heart, your good nature, your heart to give, your heart to help. All right, my friends? Because that's how we're going to make the world move forward in a positive direction. Anyways, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.